Okay. Hi everybody. My name is Pavni Khandelwal and I am the founder of आत्मनिर्भर. क्या है आत्मनिर्भर? आत्मनिर्भर में हम महिलाओं को स्कूटी चलाना सिखाते हैं ताकि वो आत्मनिर्भर हो सके, पॉइंट ए से पॉइंट बी तक खुद जा सके और अपने काम खुद कर सके. क्यों ये जरूरी है? हम पूछते हैं क्योंकि आप जब भी सड़कों पे बाहर निकलते हैं, आप अगर देखें कि कितनी महिलाएं सड़कों पर होती हैं, देयर आर barely any women, you know. आप 10 आदमियों को जाते हुए देखेंगे तब जाके आपको एक औरत दिखेगी जो शायद स्कूटी चला रही होगी, गाड़ी चला रही होगी, पैदल चल रही होगी और उसको भी लोग मुड़ मुड़ के देखते हैं. Our vision is that every time we step out of the house, there should be equal number of women. चाहे वो सड़कों पर हो, चाहे वो शिप्स पर हो, चाहे वो हवा में हो, wherever it be, our objective is that mobility, basic mobility should be available to every woman that's there. So to kind of enhance this discussion, you know, to build on this discussion, about mobility and why it is important, we at Atmanirbhar have started a new series called as Mobility and Women, wherein we're talking to different stakeholders and different women from the mobility sector. And today we have with us Shaurya Kuhok. Shaurya is also somebody that I know from my childhood. We studied together. I remember एक बार हमने एक डिबेट कॉम्पिटिशन में भी साथ में पार्टिसिपेट किया था, where both of us were there. But तब मुझे नहीं पता था शौर्य honestly that your dream is to become a pilot. मुझे बहुत recently पता चला when we had a conversation that your dream was always to become a pilot. And I think बचपन से जो आपका dream है, then you actually pursued your education and then you took training with Indigo to pursue that career. And you've been a military kid, so you've traveled all around India, studied in different colleges.
That's how we met in Mathura.
Yeah, that's how we met in Mathura.
Yeah.
And finally today you are a certified pilot. You fly with Indigo. You fly the A320 Airbus. So how has the journey been for you?
It has been incredible. So, like I said, flying was something I was always fascinated with right from my childhood, and this feeling became more and more stronger. Whenever I used to travel by planes at the airports, looking at these female pilots, and so graciously and proudly and confidently, the way they carry themselves at the airport, the way they walk, their vibe itself is, so good. And looking at that, I was so sure that this is something that I really want to pursue and this is my dream. So I just decided to go after it.
Okay. And what age is it that you decided that you wanted to be a pilot?
So I wanted to be a pilot after 12th itself. So from 11, 12, I was, looking for how to become a pilot and trying to talk to people because I don't come from an aviation background and I knew no pilot, like not even distantly or remotely I knew anybody from aviation. So it was like a big question mark for me. So I just decided to talk it out with my dad since he has had friends in the Air Force and now who are captains with airlines. But he was very certain on the fact that I have to pursue a degree. So after 12th, I decided to do BBA and that was just for the sake of doing a degree. And again, we were in the same college.
Yeah.
So after that, once my BBA was over, in my final year, I was like hell-bent, now this is it. Plus the economy was doing good back then. So I was like, I have met your criteria. I'm going to be done with my degree. Now we have to seriously start looking for flying schools. And that's when I did my research. And I got some guidance from a few people and I got to know about the Indigo Cadet Pilot Program. So right in my final year, I had started preparing. My dad and I had actually physically gone and visited the Flying Institute, that is the National Flying Training Institute. It is based in Gondia. And we met the instructors, we met the management, we saw the aircraft fleet, and that was it. Since that day, I remember 3 months were left with my college and my exams and all were coming. But since that day, every single day I had dreamt that I'm going to get through this. I'm going to be in this exact institute and I'm going to fly. And so I started preparing for my selection process, talking to more pilots who were currently flying with Indigo, and everyone helped me a lot. Like without them, I wouldn't have gotten selected. coming from a non-aviation
I think you are a real example of what we say, if you can dream it, you can achieve it. Like you.
Exactly. That's something I totally believe in, and that is something I would like to tell every girl out there, no matter what their passion is. If you really believe in it and if you really love it, it will happen.
So talking about dreams, मैंने एक चीज नोटिस करी है कि ज्यादातर जो गर्ल्स होती है उनके ड्रीम्स ही बहुत रेस्ट्रिक्टेड होते हैं, राइट? लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल, you came from a background, आपने इतना ट्रैवल करा, your dad was in the army, you had the exposure and you had the capability to actually dream that you could become a pilot. You know, for most of the girls, their dreams are very restricted. So why do you think that is? You know, why is it? So for example, like when you said that whenever you used to travel, you would think of becoming a pilot. For most girls, they would not think of becoming a pilot. They would think of becoming.
But आपको पता है, I'm sorry to interrupt. I want to add this. So मेरे लाइफ में वो भी फेज था जब मैं सोचती थी, oh my God, pilot, मतलब मुझसे शायद नहीं हो पाएगा. You know, मैं नहीं बन सकती. It is इतना रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है, इतनी ज्यादा ट्रेनिंग, अगेन मेल डोमिनेटेड सेक्टर, एंड मुझे लगता था कि मैं तो मतलब बन ही नहीं सकती, इतना इम्पोर्टेंट मैं कैसे करूँ, यू नो, समथिंग. बट जब मैंने लोगों से बात करी, लाइक आई सेड, जो ऑलरेडी एग्जिस्टिंग पायलट्स थे इंडिगो के साथ, उनसे बात करी, एंड दे टोल्ड मी कि ऐसा नहीं है, यू नो, जो आपको, ये बस आपकी एक सोच है जो आपको बदलनी है, एंड यू जस्ट हैव टू डेयर टू dream, basically just dare to do it, at least give it a shot, you know. And that is also one of the factors that helped me in actually applying for it and convincing my dad, क्योंकि मुझे भी अपने पेरेंट्स को भरोसा देना पड़ा कि हाँ, मुझे ये एक्चुअली भी अपने लाइफ टाइम के लिए परस्यू करना है, क्योंकि बहुत इन्वेस्टमेंट लगती है पायलट ट्रेनिंग में. एंड पहले मेरी मॉम को बिल्कुल भी ये भरोसा नहीं था, कि उनको लगा कि बस मेरा फेज है, ये देख के फैसिनेट होके कि बस करना है कुछ, अब नया ट्राई करते हैं. बट जब उन्होंने देखा कि मैं इतनी डेडिकेटेड हूँ, और हाँ, इस पूरे जर्नी में एक बार जब मैंने अपने डैड को कन्विंस कर लिया, वो हमेशा मेरे साथ थे, इररिस्पेक्टिव ऑफ जो भी चल रहा था. लाइक मॉम वाज डाउटफुल बट डैड वाज थ्रू आउट विद मी. बट जब मॉम ने भी देखा कि मैं इतने आवर्स पढ़ाई कर रही हूँ एग्जाम देने के लिए या जो करने के लिए, तो उनको भी वो फेथ आया. तो आई थिंक इसमें फर्स्ट स्टेप आपको अपने आप को ये बताना पड़ता है कि मैं एटलीस्ट ट्राई तो करूंगी. और जब आप उस फील्ड में जाते हो तो आपको पता चलता है कि नहीं, ये इतना बड़ा भी नहीं था जो मैंने सोचा था, या इतना मैं कर सकती हूँ, क्योंकि अगर बाकी लोग कर रहे हैं तो मैं भी कर सकती हूँ.
So that is actually, you know, a great story, because I have a similar story. जब मैंने बोला घर पे कि मुझे आत्मनिर्भर स्टार्ट करना है, जहाँ पे हम women को 2-wheeler ट्रेनिंग देंगे, my mom was like, बेटा 20 दिन में GMAT का एग्जाम है, बस ये दे ले, उसके बाद कर लेना, अभी मत. So they were like, इसका एक फेज है, अभी आया है, अभी उतर जाए, है ना. तो मैंने कहा, गिटार बजाना थोड़ी ना सीख रही हूँ मैं, कि जिम जाने की बात नहीं कर रही हूँ मैं, कि आज आई रियली वांट टू डू इट. एंड आई थिंक जब पेरेंट्स आप में वो पैशन देखते हैं ना, लाइक दे डू स्टैंड बाय यू. आई थिंक ऑल दैट्स इंपॉर्टेंट इज फॉर यू टू बिलीव इन योरसेल्फ, एंड इट इज स्कैरी, यू नो, बिकॉज़ देयर
ऑफ कोर्स, क्योंकि आपको उनको भी भरोसा देना पड़ रहा है, एंड आपको खुद पे भी भरोसा करना है.
And there is certainty of failure at every point. You can fail, you don't know, but the thing is, अगर try नहीं करा तो फिर तो वैसे भी
आप fail ही हो. जब तक आप try नहीं करते आप fail ही हो. At least आप try तो करो, देखो तो सही.
Especially for women, I think जैसे for example, if a guy would say that I want to do this, parents शायद इतना ज़्यादा doubt ना करें, and you know, but for girls, a lot of times parents are not very sure whether this is something that she actually wants to do, or is it just a phase. So that is where believing in yourself and having your parents on your side it comes very, very handy.
Yeah, you have to make your loved ones or your dear ones or family members or parents, make them understand that yes, it is important to you, and yes, you will follow it, and you need their support,
so
and you're serious about it.
When you used to fly, like you said, whenever you used to travel and you would see these pilots in their uniform, and you would just feel that this is what I want to do. So kabhi air hostesses could, because air hostess is a much convenient and, you know,
conventional women
socially acceptable profession in the aviation industry for women. So did this thought ever click you that you might want to be an air hostess and not a pilot?
Never. And the reason for that is the cockpit. So I remember in my college, I used to travel a lot because I used to go back home, come back and all. Every flight after landing, I used to request the cabin crew to let me meet the captain and let me see the cockpit. And the rush of that, excitement and joy and everything, that few minutes in the cockpit. And I just used to ask them, and they were so polite and so courteous. And they actually would explain, like these are the thrust levers or the different components of the cockpit. So apart from, seeing women and the uniform, the cockpit itself was like, so many buttons and so much complexity, and oh my god, all these switches do this and it takes us in the air and all of that. So that was very, very, very fascinating for me.
I can actually see that fascination in your eyes, and it reminds me of the time when I was learning, when I really wanted to ride the bike. So I didn't have a Royal Enfield, obviously. I got it much later in college, but I had been riding a bike for a long time. So whenever, I would see a friend with a bike, I would just do everything to convince that friend to let me ride. I'm like, please chalane do. And similarly, when I went to Ladakh also, I went by flight, but वहाँ जाके I was like, मुझे bike चलानी है बस, रॉयल एनफील्ड वहाँ जाके बस मुझे I just rented it out. उससे पहले मैंने ठीक से कभी चलाई भी नहीं थी. But so I think I can feel the similar kind of passion that you had for flight and the cockpit that I had for the bike. So what is the process of becoming a pilot? Like you've already told us a little bit in brief. What is actually the process? So I'm assuming there are a lot of young girls who ये video देख रहे होंगे and they might have similar questions. Obviously, one thing that we know for sure is be curious. Travel कर रहे हो तो cockpit में जाओ, pilot से बात करो. Stay curious. Read a lot. I feel Google is like every time
very good advice, Pavni. And I have made a video on this. So, you can leave a link or something, I don't know, or my name. I have made a very informative video. I've answered 13 most asked questions. Like, I think most of the viewers would have that question in their mind about becoming a pilot and the small queries. So that video will definitely answer that. But apart from that, Google. Yes, Google is your best friend. You just Google anything. There are beautiful videos on YouTube about how to become a pilot. Indian people have made those videos, right from the process to your schooling, that your requirements to your subjects, and basically all of that. So please Google. And I know it can feel overwhelming because you don't have any direction as to, because which school, which flying school, which this, that. But do Google, get yourself informed, and then speak to a professional or then speak to someone from the field, because then you'll understand what they're saying. Because I made this mistake. I did not Google. I randomly spoke to these pilots, and what they were telling me, they were telling the basics, but I was not able to understand because I had no background as to what they're talking about. So please Google. That is a very good advice.
So now that you are a pilot, I want to ask you कि ये जो journey थी pilot बनने तक की और pilot बनने के बाद, did you face any challenges or any sort of discrimination because of your gender?
Challenges I faced a lot, but they were my own personal challenges जो लड़का लड़की same equal amount में face करेगा. जो जिसने पहले कभी प्लेन देखा नहीं है, जिसने पहले कभी एविएशन बैकग्राउंड से जो नहीं है, जो पहली बार कॉकपिट में बैठा है, तो वो वाले चैलेंजेस मैंने फेस किए. बट डिस्क्रिमिनेशन नो, नॉट एट ऑल, लाइक नो वे. Because I remember abhi, this is the best time for women, I feel, in India to pursue, to pursue these non-stereotypical professions. So I remember we had 6 girls in our batch out of 40 people. 6 girls. And जब हम हमारी flying training के लिए मेलबर्न गए थे, ऑस्ट्रेलिया, so they were so happy and shocked to see कि इसमें भी 6 girls है. And वो इतने, पूरी जो हमारे इंस्ट्रक्टर की टीम थी, हमारे मैनेजमेंट की टीम थी, वो इतनी ज़्यादा encouraging and motivating थी 6 लड़कियाँ देख के कि it was very, very nice and very welcoming. And even in the cockpit, my instructor told me, this is a very good thing that I would like to share, that the plane doesn't care who is flying it, whether it's a girl or a boy. It only cares about the skills of the pilot behind it. So he told me, never ever have it in your mind that you are less than that guy, because the plane doesn't care if he is a bad pilot. It is going to be a flight.
So okay, I have a very basic question.
Focus on owning. So
We've sort of lost you. Can you hear?
Yeah. Can you say that again?
Yeah. Can you repeat what you said? So I heard until you told us how your trainer used to say that plane को नहीं फर्क पड़ता कि आप लड़की हो.
हाँ, exactly. प्लेन को बस चलाने वाले पे डिपेंड करता है कि उसकी स्किल्स कैसी है फ्लाइंग की. तो आप कभी इस पे फोकस मत करो कि वो लड़का है तो मुझसे बेटर फ्लाई कर रहा होगा, या मैं लड़की हूँ, मैं स्ट्रॉन्ग इनफ नहीं हूँ. ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. वो आजकल की टेक्नोलॉजी में आपको स्ट्रॉन्ग रहने की जरूरत भी नहीं है प्लेन फ्लाई करने के लिए. आपकी बेसिक स्ट्रेंथ इनफ होती है एंड आपकी बस फ्लाइंग स्किल्स है जो आपका सक्सेस और आपकी क्रेडिबिलिटी इस फील्ड में डिटरमाइन करेगी.
तो मैंने एक चीज नोटिस करी है, बहुत ही बेसिक क्वेश्चंस हैं जो आते हैं, राइट. तो एक तो बात होगी स्किल्स की. जब बात करते हैं फॉर एग्जाम्पल पीरियड्स में हम कैसे मैनेज करेंगे, राइट. फॉर एग्जाम्पल यू माइट हैव टू फ्लाई लॉन्ग डिस्टेंसेस एंड योर स्लीप साइकिल इज कम्प्लीटली स्क्रूड क्योंकि आप कभी दिन में चला रहे हो, आप रात को चला रहे हो. So how do you really manage? And so this is not my question, but these are the kind of questions that actually girls have and they ask, you know. क्योंकि आज भी हम ऐसी टाइम में और ऐसी कंट्री में रहते हैं जहाँ पे पीरियड्स के टाइम में हम स्पोर्ट्स तक नहीं खेलते, स्विमिंग तक नहीं कर पाते, और ये स्कूल से ही सिखाई जाती है. तो बहुत सारी लड़कियों के लिए जब वो सोचते हैं कि पायलट बनेंगे तो शायद एक बहुत बाय डिफॉल्ट एक क्वेश्चन आता होगा कि यार पीरियड्स में कैसे करेंगे. your experience?
Yes, so I would like to answer that first. Please अपने दिमाग से बात निकाल दो, ठीक है. प्लेन चलाने में फिजिकली बैठ के प्लेन चलाने में पीरियड्स में मुझे कभी कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं आई, ठीक है. प्रॉब्लम आपको तब, जैसे अब मैं ट्रेनिंग की बात कर रही हूँ, जब आप सिंगल इंजन एयरक्राफ्ट उड़ाते हो तो आपको खुद ऊपर चढ़ के विंग पे चढ़ के उनकी फ्यूलिंग करनी पड़ती है. उन केसेस में you might feel a little uncomfortable, but it is nothing so demanding. Like, and especially after now, as an airline pilot, you don't have to do any of that. You have to sit, you have to do your paperwork, you have to do, you know, your basics. So that doesn't require you moving, lifting, bending, whatever. You know, a normal aircraft check. So the biggest thing I would say कि please इस चीज को आप उसके बीच में आपके you know ambition के बीच में मत आने दो, because it completely depends on you. And second advice that I would give is please take care of your menstrual health. Now even as a pilot, I would say for a pilot we have हर 6 months में हमारे medical checkups होते हैं. हम हर साल हमें अपना medical देना पड़ता है, तो हमारे लिए especially हमारी health बहुत important है. And उन medicals में आपकी menstrual health भी check होती है. तो ये सेकंड चीज, ये आपकी खुद की अपनी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है दैट आप एक्सरसाइज कर रहे हो, आपका वेट अंडर कंट्रोल है, आप हेल्दी खा रहे हो, आप यू नो आप अपने पूरी ओवरऑल हेल्थ का और वेल बीइंग का टेक केयर कर रहे हो बेसिकली.
अनदर थिंग जो हम ऑब्जर्व करते हैं बहुत फ्रीक्वेंटली इज मैरिज, राइट. मैरिज बिकम्स अ डील ब्रेकर इन वेदर टू परसू. So, कई बार तो ये भी सवाल कि हम ये करें नहीं करें क्योंकि शादी कब होगी. दूसरा, शादी के बाद कंटिन्यू करें नहीं करें, राइट. So and so how do girls really, maybe you also have plans of getting married one day. So how do you really see yourself you know and your career after that?
See, again, you have to be very clear in your mind and heart that you are going to be with a person and the person's family who is willing to accept you along with your job. तो आप इतना पैसा इन्वेस्ट करके आप इसीलिए नहीं कर रहे कि आप शादी के बाद फ्लाइंग छोड़ दोगे. तो आपको अपने लिए इंश्योर करनी है कि ऐसी फैमिली आप लो जो आपको अपना करने दे. You should not only have the support of your boyfriend or your husband, but also his parents along with your own. Second thing I would say is if you talk about having a child, right? So yes, you know you can fly up to 6 months of pregnancy. उसके बाद भी आप fly कर सकते हो, but reason people don't fly is because you don't fit in the cockpit. So that is the reason why you stop flying. But airlines, and it varies from airlines to airlines, but most of the airlines, they give you good paid leave, they give you post-maternal leave as well. And again, you have to have that understanding and be extremely persistent with your opinion of that you are going to fly, you are going to continue with your job, and we are equal. But I would say, out of experience, I've seen most of the girl pilots, they marry pilots, because it's much more easier to understand their lifestyles. This is something I've seen in 80% of cases, that people get married into pilot family, because then they know each other's routine, they know each other's timings and all that stuff, which would disturb us.
Okay. So my last question. Do you think that it is, we obviously know that, like when you said that with 6 out of 40 people, only 6 girls out of 40 people, and that was also very surprising for your trainers कि इसमें 6 लड़कियां हैं, तो वो भी surprise था. Why is it that it is not common for young girls to dream of becoming a pilot?
Again, like you mentioned in the beginning of the video, हम खुद को restrict करते हैं. We think कि pilot कैसे, we look into more conventional female jobs like cabin crew. So it is also, I think, a part of interest, because majority of the people are not that much into flying, if you see, and that doesn't like that I have seen in my personal life, that doesn't come from being a girl or a boy. But yeah, girls are more into their conventional professions. But I would like to add, India is number 1 in the world with the maximum amount of female pilots, and that is something I'm so proud of my country for, because even I have flown in Australia, I have flown in Spain, and the instructors and the management and everybody, they were like so proud of this fact of India, that India actually has the largest female pilots, and the number is increasing because the awareness is increasing and women are breaking barriers and the stereotypical roles, and it is a very good, like Indigo has the maximum amount of girl pilots, in your flight I think 1 out of 4 or 3 flights you will find a girl captain, and that is so motivating. So times are changing and one has to dare to dream.
This is, I did not know about it, and honestly I think this is one of the best things that I've heard during the entire lockdown.
Yeah, it's surprising that it's in India, but yes, it is.
It is, because a lot of other statistics are not very motivating, but I'm so glad to hear this.
Yeah,
I'm so glad that we connected. I think we should do this more often.
Absolutely. I just hope that this video helps all the aspiring pilots, or even everyone else, women in general, to follow their passion. Even if
there might be women who might be 30, 40, but they can
exactly.
Others.
It can be anything. It can be anything. It doesn't have to be flying or something, rock climbing or something like that. But just
what is the maximum age until which you can apply to be a pilot?
30.
So
there were people in my batch, let me tell you, people who were just out of school who were 18, and then people who were 29. So we had that variety.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And what's the minimum age? That's 18.
You have 18.
Okay, so from 18 to 30 you can apply to be a pilot.
Yes.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Shaurya.
Thank you, Bhavni.
Apart from the fact that it was very motivating, it was also eye-opening with a lot of facts that I really believe can actually help a lot of young girls out there who dream of becoming a pilot someday, or flying, or doing anything that is unconventional for that matter.
Exactly.
So thanks a lot, and more power to you. Keep flying, keep spreading your wings.
Thank you so much. Thanks a lot.
Bye-bye. Have a great day.
Bye. You too. Bye.